It is Y105, Dubuque's #1 hit music station. My name is Steve Pulaski. There's a good chance you've seen one of the movies in which my next guest was involved. He's responsible for composing songs or even entire scores for films such as Top Gun Maverick, the recent Mission Impossible movies, and even video games such as Assassin's Creed 3. His latest work can be heard in Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F, coming to Netflix on Wednesday, July 3rd. He's composer Lorne Balfe. How are you today, Lorne?
I'm very good. I get exhausted with that introduction. I think, crikey, that's a lot going on. But yes, it's me.
Well, you've got a lot going on, Lorne. I got to ask you, what goes into being a cinematic composer? Walk me through the process getting involved with a film, coming up with the music for it, and so on.
It's many hats. I think sometimes you're acting as a music producer. You're trying to kind of think of what is the style of this movie, what is the inspiration that we could be trying to tell here. You're trying to help the dialogue. You're trying to help the actors sometimes because the acting might be problematic and they might not be doing what the director wants. So there's many hats, but the main thing is being part of this team. Being part of a group of filmmakers, which is very different than if you're just a songwriter, where it's kind of you and an artist. With writing for film music, there's a lot of you. You've got a camera department, a makeup department, and you're just another piece of the Lego, basically.
How would you describe the score of Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F?
Brilliant. Is that a good enough description?
I like it. Mic drop right there.
I think it's... The DNA comes from Harold Faltermeyer. Harold wrote the original Axel F. He also wrote Top Gun. But Harold is really, I think, has written, especially with the Beverly Hills Cop, he wrote one of the most iconic themes ever. And that really is the basis of the soundtrack. And also, if you're a fan of the original Beverly Hills Cop, there are great songs in that movie, and they come back again, but slightly freshened up. But the inspiration comes from those original two movies and the sound of the 80s and the classic Jupiter 8 synthesizers. So there's a big nod to the past.
He's Lorne Balfe, composer for the new movie Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F on Netflix Wednesday, July 3rd. Couple more questions with you, Lorne. What did it mean for you to work on Top Gun Maverick, the first ever sequel to such an important movie and cultural touchstone, particularly for American cinema? What did that mean to you?
It means a lot. The biggest thing is that I got into filmmaking because of Jerry Bruckheimer, Michael Bay, and Hans Zimmer. And working on Top Gun was getting to work with Jerry Bruckheimer and Hans Zimmer. So that is already an amazing kind of adventure. But when you sit and you're working on these scenes and you see like a movie star like Tom Cruise, you have to pinch yourself because these are the movies that I would watch when I was young. In Scotland, and being able to do them now is I just realize how fortunate I am in being able to do it.
Everybody knows Top Gun Maverick. Everybody knows the Mission Impossible movies. What is your favorite score for a movie that might not have gotten a lot of attention? Maybe it was one of your earlier works. What is your favorite score for a movie that maybe not a lot of people have seen?
Oh my goodness, that's a trick. Well, there's a lot. There is a lot. I don't always do these big movies, but and when I do a smaller movie like Military Wives or Silent Night, they're independent films, and they don't necessarily get to the cinema. A lot of them, and those are the ones I get very I enjoy doing because you've got less time, you've got less money, so it's very passion. They're passion projects. So there's a lot of movies that I've done that nobody has ever seen that have great memories to me.
He is Lorne Balfe. I want to give you the final word, Lorne, to talk about Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F, or just you personally. Where can people find you? Talk about maybe some other works. I'm giving you the final word to promote what you like, man.
Right. Well, the good thing is there's no other Lorne Balfes in the world. So my social media is very straightforward. It's Lorne Balfe, and Instagram is there, and Twitter is there, and mainly, especially at the moment, we're uploading onto all of our socials all of the kind of recording sessions and that we were doing. We found a vintage synth museum in Los Angeles, so we spent a day there recording the soundtrack. So there's a lot of kind of behind the scenes information there.
Excellent stuff. He is Lorne Balfe. Again, Beverly Hills Cop Axel F on Netflix on July 3rd. Lorne, I greatly appreciate your time, and I cannot wait to watch the new Beverly Hills Cop.
My pleasure. Have fun.